In a situation mavi I'm going to complete fair coin சொல்றேங்க and quarter coin மாதிரி சொல்றேங்க இல்ல heads symbols அத்த இல்ல ಅದೆಲ್ಲ head symbols ಅತ್ತವೆ ಇಲ್ಲ head fair coin ಅಂತ சொல்றேங்க ಇಲ್ಲ fair coin ಅವಿ আমি जुगवाल flip करेंगे on the flip करना दिखामो तो flip करना probability of head का है the probability of head अवी denominator avi 2 ave kagoj menati head or tails ave the probability of head avi 1 by 2 mani similarly probability of tail avi 1 by 2 mani avdu kagoj menati denominator avi 2 rai and tail avi 1 avdu so probability of tail is 1 by half आता दीतेगा probability cherry खाले थी probability of head and probability of tails मनी खाले थी तेला 1 मनी खाले डुवाई so the sum of the probabilities of all the possible events should always be equal to 1 many away तेला कागज में थी आमी तेला probability तो हनन fractions पूरा खाली आमी अभी add कर रही है the numerator avi kobbimu aski all the possible events add ho yariya and denominator avi kobbimus all the possible events denote karariya so the total probability of the complete event is 1 mani mantanga atami aundakil ada aunda probability kalengan atami avi probability tela coin avi diwal switch toss karengan the probability of getting a head and the probability of getting another head kaya okay atavi two त्याला कोण योजना करता मैंने म्हणते आम्ही आता आता असकी पॉसिबिलिटीज काय आम्ही निश्चित हेड 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 टेलो टेल एंड हेड अब्बाई जेती टेल टेल बनी अब्बाई so tisani ka alla the decoin khali ame flip kalle rehti avanga we four different types of possibilities avai okay the probability of getting head and head kaya padikirthu so isani head and head means the first coin normally head down no the second coin normally head down no so isani maybe the coin avi constant can flip kalle rehti avanga we four different possibilities avriya at the left hand side say kai telamamo tel four different possibilities umavi kolla avi aura constraint meet karras aura constraint kaya first coin normally head down no second coin normally head down no isani means the first possibility mottum avi aura constraint meet karras so the probability of getting head and a head is equal to 1 by 4 ada ada aund dusra word miliyala savai okay kona menati first will kai kalalna menati these are independent events pani kalalna independent events pani menati the first coin first toss atakai it is completely independent of the second flip okay first time avanga head up by the second time I will tail up by first time I will tail up by second time I will head up by illa onda fallacy isani avi independent events pani mentu by tala gamblers pra sethi ame constant can win ke le rahi thi next time will win karan minisan but that is not okay so each event is independent last time tunga win kare thi second time I win karan ni avashyam nahi so that's called a gambler's fallacy mani method adella events avi kaya maneti la independent events so each event is independent of the next event so the probability of getting a head and head is equal to probability of getting a head in the first time and the probability of getting a head in the second time the second time. So the probability of getting a head in the first flip is equal to 1 by 2 and the probability of getting a head in the second flip is equal to 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 is equal to the first. Ada mi aski liki mili ami 4 diya kai head variam ni sada mam tele answer na aurasi. So both are equal to that. Okay, I'm heads modum sadhana but tails millisecond. The probability of getting a tails, heads, and tails. Exact series can first toss might be tail avuna, the second toss might be head avuna, the third toss might be tail avuna. So illa probability kaya amni savai. Ada mi same mari different types of survive. First last time I'm convinced these are all independent events many. So the first toss of tail doesn't affect the second toss of head, and the second toss of head does not affect the third toss of tail. So this means the independent event means the probability of tail multiplied by probability of head and the probability of tail. Probability of T1 into probability of H2 and the probability of T3. So each probability of 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 means that is equal to 1 by 8. 1 by 8 So the probability of tail, head, and tail is equal to 1 by 8. आता मी याला व्हेरीफाय करना म्हणती त्याला आस्की लिखुदेंगन ओके थिनियो हेड अब्बाई निजेती फर्स्ट इयर मुट्टुम tail अब्बाई निजेती सेकंड इयर tail अब्बराई निजेती त्याला दिया अभी tail अब्बराई heads tails बड़ी आवाई निजेती tails heads बड़ी आवाई so tails बड़ी आवाई so tails head heads and tails में आवे head tails में आवे so इला total can count करी सेती आऊँगा अभी 8 different events में आवे इला पूरा में equally likely possibilities बन रहे 8 equally likely possibilities and इला माम अभी tail heads tails में सेती one day so आमी तला independent event से हमारी इला proof मिले अभी दिया and that is the end of the video.